of pineappling yet. But anyway, so I lost my train of thought. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And I was really not gonna shoot this video. I went to make the video and then some stuff happened and I wasn't gonna make the video, but if I don't make it now, I never will. So we're just gonna keep with the flow, go with the program, take the punches, and let's keep it moving. So yes, I am sitting on the floor because I'm trying to use natural daylight, and this is where the daylight or the light is best in my apartment right now. So this video is going to be the introduction to the curly girl method for me. So I shared with you guys on my blog, and that's Dovey acting a fool in the back. I was starting the curly girl method, and it all stemmed from the fact that I absolutely had to get silicones out of my hair regimen. So I tried to do the curly girl method when I first went natural. My last relaxer was May 2013, and my big chop was April 2014. So April of 2014, I did go into it initially trying to do the curly girl method, and it just didn't work out for me. I didn't have finger detangling down. I didn't want to go silicone free. It was too many products that I wanted to try on my natural hair, yada yada yada. Fast forward to now. So it's winter time, and everybody experiences excuse me, everybody experiences, you know, drier hair during the winter time. You have to kind of switch up your hair regimen and things like that to accommodate, you know, the weather wherever you live. I live in the South, so although our winters are not very harsh, my hair does see a definite difference in the winter time. So I was, you know, trying to tweak my hair regimen, kind of as if I was still transitioning or relaxed, the things I would do then, aside from, you know, the wash and go. And so, I mean, my hair was doing all right, and it, you know, on wash day, my hair looked great, felt great. But by the next day, I mean, I kid you not, my hair was just like thirsty. Like, and my hair is just, my hair can retain moisture. I mean, even when I was transitioning, my hair was able to retain moisture, even my new growth. So I knew that I could retain moisture, but I just could not figure out what it was. And so I was watching, you know, my hair guru, Mahogany Curls, and
I do attend the University of Mahogany Curls, and I am applying for my master's. So what she says, automatically I go to studying on it. And so
I don't know what she said that clicked into my head that was like, it's those silicones in your hair that it's blocking the moisture. So I decided to give the curly girl method another try. And if you guys don't know what the curly girl method is, it is a kind of set of rules, a method for women with curly hair, created by Lorraine Massey, the owner of the Diva Curl hairline and hair salon. So she has this book, and I have the book, and I have misplaced it in my move, but I also have it on ebook as well. So but I read the book when I first big chopped, and it's just a set of rules, you know, to maximize moisture in your hair. It was the Aussie Moist 3-Minute Miracle. You guys have seen so many YouTube videos and so many Instagram posts and so many blog posts of me raving about that hair product. And guess what? I made an Instagram post and I threw those bottles away. People were like, oh my God, you know, I use this product because of you, or I love this product, and that is absolutely fine. But for me, I loved the way the product made my hair feel too, but the silicones were causing buildup in my hair. And a lot of people be like, well, I never get buildup and things like that. If you don't get buildup, that's great. But Also, I want to say that you can have buildup on your hair and you not really know it. Like, just because your hair feels a certain way, you're not necessarily going to feel the buildup in your hair. It is going to be the way that your hair reacts that kind of indicates any kind of buildup that you may have. So I knew I had buildup when my hair wasn't retaining moisture. The way that my hair looked when my hair was wet. I know that sounds really crazy, but because I had that buildup, the moisture, the water was not even really getting in my hair, because, you know, 2 times a week I was putting those silicones on my hair, and because I don't use shampoo, I don't use sulfates, I don't use any of that, I was not clarifying those silicones out of my hair. So that's another thing. People, you know, say, well, you know, you can use products with silicones in them. All you have to do is clarify them out, and they're not going to be a problem for your hair. You're absolutely right. You can use a clarifying shampoo 1 time a month, or, you know, 1 time a week, or however many times you want to use it. However, if you're someone like me who don't like using sulfates and cleansing agents with sulfates in them, that is not going to be optimal for you. Basically what you're doing is, when you do that, you're repeating a cycle. You are putting the silicones in your hair, then you're clarifying your hair, you're drying it out to get the silicones out. Then you put the silicones back in your hair to put moisture back in your hair from drying it out. Then you dry it out to get the silicones out of your hair, because you put the silicones in your hair because you dried it out. And you're just repeating this cycle. And so what Lorraine Massey did was give us curly girls a way to have moisturized curls without, you know, the factors. Well, every hair product, so to speak, has their time and place. So this is not me saying that silicones are just so detrimental to your hair, because they do have a purpose. Silicones serve a great purpose if you're someone who straightens your hair or you wear heat styles. Those silicones, you know, help protect against heat damage. If you they're often found in heat protectants, and a number one use for silicones for people who straighten their hair is to block out humidity. It keeps your hair from reverting, it keeps your hair from puffing up, things like that. So if it's blocking out the humidity for people who wear straight styles, then it stands to reason that it's going to block out that moisture in your hair any other time, especially if you're not, you know, clarifying that out. So for me as a curly girl, and for most curly girls, there really is no purpose for silicones. You know, they serve no purpose unless you're doing like a heat style. And since I don't, you know, straighten my hair or anything like that, silicones really serve no purpose to me. They're really just kind of smoke and mirrors. So this is an old wash and go, and it's actually kind of puffy and kind of frizzy because I pineappled, and I know y'all like, oh, that's how you maintain hair. Well, really, I don't pineapple. I think I said in a previous video I used to put the ponytail in the back of my head, kind of like a low pineapple. I don't even do that anymore. Typically, I just let my hair go free and sleep on a satin pillowcase at night. I wanted to come and share with you guys some things, especially if you haven't read my blog, the things that you need to do if you want to start the curly girl method and you have been using silicones. If you want to start the curly girl method and you have been using silicones, the first thing that you need to do is get those silicones out of your hair. A lot of women are not finding or not seeing a big difference in their hair from going curly girl, and it's because they go curly girl method and they don't get the silicones out of their hair first, so they're not reaping the benefits. So what you have to do is, that very first time, you have to actually clarify your hair one more time. So I actually had some Aussie Moist shampoo that has sulfates in it because my fiance actually does shampoo his hair. He has curly hair. If you haven't seen him or seen him on my Instagram or anything like that, he has curly hair, and so he actually shampoos his hair from time to time. Not so much now because he is going curly person method with me. He hates that I say curly girl method because he's not a girl, but so we're gonna say curly person method. He's not using it anymore either, but we had some in the apartment for that reason. So you have to clarify your hair one more time, and then because the clarifying agent is gonna strip your hair it's recommended that you deep condition immediately after that, which is what I did. And then you know, you put the silicone free conditioner of your choice in your hair, and that's, you know, that's how you style it. Typically, she recommends that you do wash and goes, but you don't have to stick with wash and goes for the curly girl method. I am a wash and go girl, so it works for me because that's how I style my hair 99% of the time, is a wash and go. The second part of this video is for those of you who are thinking about joining the curly girl method. I want to give you guys kind of some realistic expectations of what the method is, what it will do, and what it isn't, and what it won't do. The goal is to retain moisture and enhance your curls. So by saying that, that's what the curly girl method is. What it isn't is a cure for someone who isn't happy with their curl type. That is a post for a whole nother day, about being happy with what you have and making the best of what you have and loving what you have. It's not gonna, if you have gorgeous, you know, 4B, 4C, gorgeous big hair, it's not gonna loosen your curl texture. It's not gonna make your hair look like, you know, your favorite YouTuber who does the curly girl method, because if that was the case, maybe I would have mahogany curls hair, and I don't. It's gonna do it. It's gonna help enhance the curl pattern that you already have. So it's gonna help you retain moisture. It's gonna help you increase the health of your hair. It's gonna help you make it easier styling your hair. Those are the things that it is gonna do. Also, what it's not gonna do in direct correlation is make your hair grow. So if you're starting the curly girl method because you want your hair to grow, a direct correlation from the curly girl method and hair growth isn't, it's not going to do that either. However, like I said, it is going to help you retain moisture. So when you're able to retain moisture, you're able to prevent breakage, and preventing breakage helps you retain length. But strictly going curly girl is not going to make your hair grow. So I did want to give those disclaimers, but you know, if you guys wanted my opinion, I definitely suggest at least giving it a try. I definitely suggest doing more research into it, getting the book. The book is very helpful, from everything from how to wash your hair, how to detangle your hair, even how to trim your hair, different things like that. So I definitely suggest that. I also have a blog post up on my blog right now on my favorite curly girl approved hair products. And so if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. And I definitely will be sharing, you know, my curly girl method journey with you guys. I just wanted to come and shoot a video to you guys who have been following me on Instagram to know, like, the real reason why I decided to go curly girl, and why it was so important to me that I got the silicones out of my hair regimen. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Yes, I love you too.